Hello dear students, very good morning to you all. In today's class I teach you very important topic from the last module, that is pointers. This topic helps you a lot in your higher semesters and you find many questions on this topic during your campus selection process, that is in the technical round. This topic is really very simple, at the same time very important. But most of the students, they feel this is very difficult topic. This is not difficult at all. This is very easy topic if you understand. I explain the topic so slowly so that you can understand. Please, I request you to listen to me with concentration so that you can get some knowledge and that knowledge helps you in your future. Okay, I start. First of all, we need to know what is pointer or what is a pointer. One of the students is giving the answer like this: sir, pointer is very powerful feature of C language. Yeah, your answer is correct. But can you tell me more about pointers? Yeah, I will tell you more, sir. Tell me. Sir, it helps the programmers to manipulate the data at low level. No. I'm not getting what do you mean by it. Sir, it helps us to manipulate the data at low level by using address of computers memories instead of identifiers. I explain you slowly what is the meaning of this sentence. Already we know how to define variables. Int n. That means we have allocated one memory. Name of this memory is n. This memory is having the name. This is what name of the memory. This memory is having one address also. Assume that the address of this memory is 8000. Let us assume. Okay. That means all the computers memories will have the addresses, that is in the form of integer values. Now I ask you one simple question. Just try to answer to my question. Can you tell me what is the name of this memory? What is the name of it? N. That is what we call identifier. That is the name of the memory. That is what we call identifier. Now can you tell me what is the address of this memory? 8000. Can you tell me the contents of this memory? What is the value inside this memory? Unknown value will be there. That is what we call garbage value. That is what we call unknown value. Unknown value means garbage value will be there. That is what we call garbage value will be there. That means whenever you define any variable, we are giving one name for that memory. We use that memory to store the value. That memory will have the address. Assume that in that n I store 7. Now in the memory named n I stored 7. I hope you are getting. Now what is the name of this memory? N. What is the address of it? 8000. Now you can get the contents of this memory. You can access the contents. You can access the contents of this memory by using memory name also, by using name of memory also, by using address of memory also. How many ways are there to get the contents of this variable? There are two ways. You can get the or you can access the contents of that memory by using name also, by using address also. Which one is the efficient method? Which one is the fastest method? Whether working with this 7 with its name is efficient one or using address is efficient? Using address is efficient because you are accessing the contents of that memory via its name. That is delay. You can get that value directly by knowing address, no? Yeah, this is true. If you are working, if you want to work with the computer's memories, if you want to access or work with the memories, with their address, then I need to store somewhere the address of memory. We need to get address. How to get the address already we know. ampersand symbol we use. How to read it? Address of n. That's why in scanf we use it. Address of n. Now what is the address of n as per my example? Can you tell me? Yeah, your answer is correct. Address of n is 8000. Okay, I need one memory, no, to store this address. That is what we call pointer. And what is pointer? Can you tell me? Pointer is also a variable. Pointer is also a variable, but it will not hold values. It will not hold values. It will hold the address of other variable. Now see, I give one simple example for you. Int n equals to 7. Now can you tell me, n is an integer variable or normal variable? N is a normal variable. Oh, okay. Name of this memory is n. What is the name of it? N. What is the address of it? Let us assume 8000. Now what I do, I go for star IP. Don't call it as a star, asterisk symbol. Int asterisk IP. Now IP is not a variable. IP is not a variable. IP is not a variable. Then what is it? This is what we call pointer. Now IP is a pointer variable. IP is a pointer variable. Then just only I told you what is pointer variable. What is the name of it? IP. IP is also a variable. This is what is the name of this one? IP. This pointer is also having one address. Let us assume 9000 is the address of IP. But this memory we used to store address. Now what I do you know? IP equals to %n. What do you mean by %n? Address of n. What is the address of n? 8000. Where the 8000 will be stored? In the IP. Oh, very good. In the IP I stored 8000. Understood all of you? That means now IP is how much? 8000. What is IP? IP is a pointer. A pointer is also a variable, but that stores only the address of other variable. I hope you have understood. I repeat slowly once again for you. Int n equals to 7. N is a normal variable. Name of this memory is n. The value inside is 7. Address of it is 8000. But int asterisk IP. IP is a pointer variable. Do you know why I named it as IP? IP stands for integer pointer. IP stands for integer pointer. We need integer pointer to store the address of integer variable. We need float type of pointer to store address of float type of variable. We need character pointer to store the address of character type of variable. Double star DP. It will hold the address of double type of variable. How to define pointer variables? Asterisk is must. I hope you have understood. Very good. Now IP is not a variable. Then what is it? IP is a pointer variable. Now what I do? IP equals to address of n. What is the address of n? 8000. 8000 has been stored. I hope you understood. How to make the use of it? That one I explain you in the next class. Now let us continue my today's class. What is pointer? In exam you find this question. In interview also they ask what is pointer. Then how to answer it? A pointer is also a variable, sir. Pointer is also a variable, sir. But it will not hold values, sir. It will hold addresses of other variable. Yeah, your answer is correct. It helps the programmers. It helps the programmers to write efficient programs. It helps you to save the computer's memory also. It increases the program execution speed also. How? In the next class I give you some examples. That is the program that works with very high speed. It helps us to save the memories also. Okay, I hope you understood. See the examples. Int n equals to 7, normal variable. Int asterisk IP, integer pointer. Integer pointer equals to address of n. 8000 has been stored. Float answer equals to 32.75. This is normal variable. Let us assume address is 9000. Assume float asterisk fp. Fp equals to answer. That means 9000. Ch equals to a. Then this is a character pointer. Assume address of this character variable is 99000. Then what is the address of ch? 99000. What is the value inside? A. That 99000 I store in the character pointer. I hope you understood. This is what how to define pointers. This is what how to initialize pointers. Definitely in exam you get a question. What is pointer? This is the answer. How do you define pointer variables? What is the syntax followed by you? Data type is must, asterisk is must, pointer variable, see here, data type star pointer name. See next example, data type asterisk pointer name, data type asterisk pointer name. This is what the syntax, data type asterisk pointer name, data type. This data type might be the int or float or char or double or struct or any type. Star is must. This is what the syntax. Then how to initialize? Initialize means what? Assigning the value. To the pointer we assign the address of other variable. See the example, IP equals to address of n, FP equals to address of ANS, CP equals to address of CH. What is the syntax? Pointer equals to address of normal variable. Pointer is a valid pointer. Ampersand meaning is address of. This is what. Give example. In I also we ask you question. The question will be like this. What is pointer? Discuss its declaration and initialization with syntax and example. If you write what is pointer, you get 1 marks. If you write the syntax and if you explain, you get 1 marks. If you give example, 1 marks. You carry 3 marks. Similarly, what is initialization? Syntax 1 marks. Give more examples 1 marks. Totally, you may get this question for 6 to 7 marks in examination. I hope I told everything. Now your duty is to read, understand and write the answer in examination. I hope you have understood. Very good. But in interview, they ask you question. What are the advantages of using pointers? That one I explain you in the next class. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Take care. In today's class I taught you what is pointer, then how to define pointer variables, how to initialize pointer variables. This question definitely will put in third IA. Please be ready. Thank you. Have a nice day. Take care.